Hey guys, this is the Hikaru channel. Just wanted to make a quick video on ways you can improve your aim in Black Ops 2. I'm just gonna say it off the bat that there's not much you can do except by just playing a lot. Like if you really wanted to train your hand and your precision for those macro adjustments and tracking and flicking, I would recommend getting Counter-Strike because there's there's so much more you can do on that game, and there's like workshop maps where people make custom maps to train your aim, and it's repetitive and it's really fast, and it's not just playing a deathmatch and killing people when you see them, which isn't as fast as having like targets on a wall that you could shoot at. So if you guys really want to increase your aim, get Counter-Strike, and then whatever Counter-Strike sensitivity you use, double it for Black Ops 2. So if you're using a 2 on Counter-Strike, you're going to want to use a 4 in Black Ops 2 if you're on the same DPI, right? And that'll give you the same sensitivity as your ADS sensitivity. So like if you want the same rifle sensitivity as on Counter-Strike as the same as Black Ops, then you just double up the sensitivity, and it gives you the same ADS sensitivity. But your sniper sensitivity will be off. It won't be the same. But you can't really get your sniper sensitivity the same. So yeah, I prioritize my rifling, so I keep my rifle sensitivity the same between both games, which is ×2 of whatever Counter-Strike is. Alright, so now I'm going to try to explain like how you can train your aim in this game. So first part is what I normally do just to get like basic shooting at a lot of bots training. I would go to setup game, go to Nuketown, game mode, TDM, Teamdeathmatch, edit game rules, lower the time limit. I think there's a faster way to do that, but I'm just clicking. I go to custom classes. I restrict Ghost. Is that in perk 1? Ghost so that the bots can't hide from your UAV or your VSAT, whatever. And then primary weapons, I take off assault shield because it just gets annoying. You can't kill this guy and he's walking up to you, and it just like it hurts the training. And sometimes I put on UAV always on, but then the bots know where you are and they just constantly start shooting at you. So I leave it off unless you want more of a challenge. You can leave it on. But we're not really worried about the challenge. We're worried about just getting our aim set up. So you can do kind of any difficulty you want. I wouldn't go to veteran because you'll die instantly. You're not really training your aim. So recruit or regular is good. I'll go on recruit just to show you, and then you can do like 9 bots. And make sure it's not free for all. That's one thing I made a mistake on one time. Make sure it's team deathmatch so that they're all shooting you and not everybody shooting each other. And then yeah, so I usually run no secondary on most of my classes except sniper, because Black Ops 2 you can reload really fast with like fast mag, and just you can mainly use your gun, your primary, throughout most of the gunfights, which is pretty cool. So I just double up on, you know, the perks, double perks on the first and 2, and then scavenger and toughness you're always gonna want to have. So yeah, I have the scar, I think, foul. I used to have the scar, but not anymore. Scar, foul, AN-94. And then whatever gun, like a sniper, if you want to train your sniping. So let's go in the game. Alright, so you can get, you know, I usually get 500 kills on Counter-Strike. So if I was playing Black Ops, I'd get 500 kills here. I could switch off the guns too. Oops, I gotta change my sensitivity. There we go. Alright, so now this is my Counter-Strike sensitivity right here. So just practice, you know, things you can master. Recoil, you can master tracking, you can master flicking. I'll show you guys what you can do for that. But yeah, just try to get a VSAT and then just keep aiming. And try to move a lot while you're aiming. Try aiming with your movement. Like try to track them with your movement. That kind of helps. Keeping your hands steady and then just using your AD keys to aim. It's kind of weird, but it just kind of helps your movement. And then you can practice headshots too, but there's probably a better way to do that. And I know it's offline with bots mode. Sometimes I'm hitting them, but it's not registering as a hit. So don't worry about that. Like the hit detection online is way better than the bots. For some reason. Ugh, my aim is bad. Okay, so I gotta kick the bots. Alright, so yeah, just get kills, like 500, get yourself warmed up, try to, whenever, before you play online, if you're like worried about stats and all that, get your aim back to what you remembered, and then go play online so that your aim is, you know, all warmed up, you know it's at your, your level at the moment, and I'll show you guys some more, hold on. So the next thing you could do to practice your tracking is, let's see, edit game mode, general settings, oh, where is it? Health and damage settings, let's see. Bump up the damage. I guess normal. And then actually use a gun that doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's see, let's clear that. So use like, where is it? I think this gun is the weakest. So use something like this, and just practice tracking heads, and put the difficulty on like easy. Let's see, right there. Recruit, put it on easy, and just practice tracking the heads. Try moving a lot, and you try jumping too. Practice tracking the heads. Oh, you probably want extended mags or something, but yeah, and just practice tracking heads right there. So the first one was just getting a feel of your gun's recoil. The AN94, you can master the recoil where it's almost little to none. So that's something you'll want to master for Black Ops 2 if you still play it. And then if you want to practice like tracking, perfect like tracking, use the M27. I think that's the gun, and because it basically has no recoil, and like you can use a red dot sight too. I would actually use a red dot just to be super accurate. But yeah, you guys can do that. And then put the bot health on 200, and then maybe their regen pretty high, so it takes longer to kill them. And for the head, that's the second thing you could do. And then I'm going to show you guys what you guys can do for actually training your flicking. I need to take this off. So for flicking, all you need is a wall and a gun that, you know, has bullets, and then you actually make marks on the wall that you can practice flicking to. So let's wait till we get spawned. So I'm guessing this wall right here is actually the best one. So here. So start one in the center, one up there, one down there. I tried to make a nice line, but it's not that great. So what you're gonna do is start off slow and just go to one of your shots. You can even just like make 2 shots and practice going down there. So I'm gonna try one. Oh, the bullets are fading away. So let's just do 2 at a time. Just practice this, and you'll notice that the first time I did it, I was really slow. But if I do this about 10, 20 more times, I get faster. Like your body wants to go faster at this. Alright, now that's decently fast. So that's how you can work your flicks. I didn't notice the bullets actually fade away after a little while. But yeah, you're gonna want to do the X-axis and the Y-axis, and then slants too if you want to. So it's both at the same time. And then you're gonna want to do short distance, because that uses your wrist and your fingers, and then long distance uses kind of your arm and your wrist. And then once you get there, you do micro adjustments with your fingers sometimes, if you don't make it. But yeah, that's all you can do on Black Ops 2, and then playing Team Deathmatch, just naturally getting your aim better. I remember, I recommend getting Counter-Strike if you really want to take your aim to the next level. It's a lot more demanding, and there's better ways to train your aim on Counter-Strike for all games. And just try to have the same sensitivity, because whenever you change your sensitivity, your body's adjusting to that new sensitivity. And yeah, like if you change it and you're like, oh, I'm doing well on the first day of changing it, there's some things that just aren't there that you can't get without like getting muscle memory for it, which will take time. So that's probably it for this video. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. Week, you'll start seeing some improvement. Month, you'll see a lot. And then the people who really maybe some people have it, just better aim in general, and then some people work on it to get it like up to speed. I don't know, but I always have to do some aim training to get really good aim. Like I don't just have it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.